Hey, it's Kyle here, and I'm excited today to talk about some of my favorite Star Wars collectibles. First off, let me say this is not my list of the most valuable collectibles, the most rare collectibles. It's just the Star Wars collectibles that I have that mean the most for me. A lot of them are just, I have very strong sentimental connections. But I thought, I have a lot of stuff. I'd touch on some of my favorites just to kind of give you an idea of what are some of the kind of Star Wars collectibles I have. So I hope you enjoy this list, and with that little intro out of the way, let's just delve into my favorite Star Wars collectibles. So first up, I want to talk about Star Wars Monopoly. By no means is this a rare or very valuable collectible, but I love it a lot. And it's one major reason why I love Star Wars Monopoly so much, and it's because it's one of my favorite Star Wars related things to do. And that is to have a kind of a bit of a Star Wars watching party as me and some friends marathon Star Wars movies, play Star Wars Monopoly while you're watching the movies. And it's a really cool experience, a lot of fun. I've done that on probably 5, 6, 7 times around there, and I've always enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. Just a fun Star Wars film filled day with Star Wars Monopoly and marathoning the movies. So definitely one of my favorite Star Wars collectibles because of that. So next up, there's a couple Star Wars items I want to talk about that's related to Dragon Con, which anybody that watches this channel knows I attended Dragon Con this year. Enjoyed it a lot and got a chance to do a lot of Star Wars related stuff at Dragon Con. But I also picked up a couple Star Wars collectibles while there. One I got from my friend Kat of Diamonds of YouTube, who we're involved in Project Nerdy with, and we kind of met up at Dragon Con and did a little gift exchange. And she knows I was a huge Star Wars fan, so she got me this cool little Star Wars print that an artist in Nashville does. And the artist tends to do Star Wars related stuff and puts cute little animals in it. So this one's a stormtrooper and a rabbit. And then one of the Star Wars panels I attended, I won a raffle for a prize. I got to pick from a couple things. So the prize I picked was this cool little Chewy cup / chalice, whatever you want to call it. So both those items, I think I'll always kind of hold a special place in my Star Wars heart, because it was the first time I attended a Dragon Con. So I think anytime I look at those two items, I'll remember the awesome time I had attending Dragon Con 2014. So the next item I'd like to highlight is definitely the smallest collectibles on this list, and there's some Ewok Christmas ornaments. So first let me try to hold them close to the camera so you get an idea of what they look like. So the reason these make the list is very much a sentimental Christmas reason. My mom tended to always get me and my sister a Christmas ornament each year, and usually she tried to relate them to something that we were interested in. So these Ewok ornaments were the first Star Wars Christmas ornaments I ever got. So right away I loved them because of that, and so there's a lot of memories of them decorating the family Christmas tree each Christmas, that type of stuff. And then I kept these in my room throughout the year on my shelf, so it was something that connects with my childhood very closely. And my mom had a thing she did with me and my sister that when we moved out, after college and we got jobs and stuff, we got to go through the family Christmas decorations and take some stuff like this. And obviously, I got to keep my little Ewok Christmas ornaments for my own, Christmas decorations at my apartment and now my house. So I've always, these have a connection to my childhood and Christmas. So the Ewok ornaments always hold a little special place in my heart. Always try to group them together on the same spot of the Christmas tree, so there's a little Ewok village in my Christmas tree. But definitely these little Ewok Christmas ornaments, which I know really aren't worth anything, definitely hold a very sentimental place in my heart. So the next item I wanted to highlight on this list is actually a little Lego set, and also there's all sorts of cool Star Wars Lego sets, and there's some really advanced ones I'd love to get someday and try them. But last year, as a part of the Project Nerdy Christmas Exchange, Danny on Project Nerdy got me this little Lego set, and it's the first time I probably did Lego since I was a little kid, so it was definitely a trip down memory lane to actually do a Lego set. And it's the first Star Wars Lego set I ever had, but it was very cool to kind of recreate this famous scene from Star Wars New Hope with Obi-Wan and Luke, and their adventures heading into Mos Eisley. So it's kind of a cool trip down memory lane to do this little Lego set, and hopefully maybe I'll get to do some more Lego sets Star Wars related in the future. And of course, anybody that watches this channel knows I am a huge fan of Star Wars books, so you knew I had to include at least one Star Wars book related thing in my collectible video. And it's a couple of the books I have related to the Thrawn trilogy. So first up is the only graphic novel I own that's Star Wars related, which is the graphic novel version of the Thrawn trilogy. The first time I saw this in bookstore, I did not even know this existed, and I saw like, whoa, this is awesome. So it was very cool to get to reread the Thrawn trilogy, but basically in graphic novel format. So it was awesome. I really enjoyed it. The Thrawn trilogy is so awesome that getting to read a new version of it was amazing. And then the other one is also Thrawn trilogy related, Heir to the Empire. It was the 20th anniversary of the book they put out. Which was the cool part of this was it just wasn't a new cover and that type of stuff and a new forward from the author. It was actually annotated, which was really awesome. So you got all these cool annotations throughout the book from Timothy Zahn that really gave you insight into what he was thinking when he wrote this. And there's a lot of stuff I didn't really realize, or I missed that he had laid down the plot, but these little annotations, like, wow, that's what they were thinking. That's awesome. So I enjoyed reading this so much. It was awesome. And if you've never read Heir to the Empire, which is the first book in the Thrawn trilogy by Timothy Zahn, go out and get a copy of the book. It's one of the best sci-fi books ever, not just Star Wars related. It's an awesome book, so definitely check that out. So those are some of the Star Wars collectibles I wanted to highlight. I definitely have a lot more, but I just wanted to kind of touch on a few that have a close connection to my Star Wars fandom. Definitely from a sentimental perspective, more than a rarity perspective or a value, money wise. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comment section below what are your favorite Star Wars collectibles that you have. Or even other fandom-related collectibles, be it Harry Potter, The Walking Dead, Star Trek, whatever. Just let me know what some cool collectible stuff you have.